Larry David, born in 1947 in Brooklyn, New York, had a middle-class upbringing. His father was a men's clothing manufacturer, and his mother was a homemaker. David's family is Jewish, an aspect of his background that often features in his work. He has one brother who is a physician. David's early exposure to comedy came from watching the original The Honeymooners and listening to the radio comedy show The Jack Benny Program. These early influences sparked his interest in comedy and storytelling. In high school, David wrote for the school newspaper and participated in various comedy skits. After graduating, he attended the University of Maryland, where he continued to write and perform comedy. After college, David briefly worked as a storefront lawyer before turning to comedy writing full-time. He began his writing career on Saturday Night Live in the early 1980s end, where he worked alongside notable comedians and writers such as Billy Crystal and Andy Kaufman. David's time at Saturday Night Live was formative, but he left after just one season due to creative differences. However, this experience led him to work on other successful projects, including Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Throughout his career, David has cited various comedians and comedy writers as key influences, including Woody Allen, Neil Simon, and Mel Brooks. He has also credited his brother with providing support and encouragement early in his career. David's upbringing, early exposure to comedy, and key influences have all contributed to his unique comedic voice and successful career in television production and writing. Larry David is a well-known producer, known for his work on shows like Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Both shows have had a significant impact on television and have gained a large following. Seinfeld, which aired from 1989 to 1998, is considered a classic sitcom, while Curb Your Enthusiasm, which began airing in 2000, is known for its unique blend of scripted and improvised dialogue. Do you have a favorite show or moment from producer Larry David's career? We'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing some interesting facts about Larry David and his work. From funny stories to surprising trivia, there's something for every fan. So, keep watching to learn more. Larry David, the television producer known for shows like Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm, found his passion for comedy and television writing in a rather unexpected way. Before his success, Larry worked various jobs, including as a store clerk, limo driver, and historian. He discovered his comedic talent while performing stand-up comedy at nights after work. His unique humor caught the attention of audiences and fellow comedians alike. It was during these early performances that Larry realized he had a natural ability to make people laugh with his observations of everyday life. This realization led him to pursue a career in television writing, where he could craft stories and characters that reflected his comedic style. His journey from performing stand-up to writing for television shows that sometimes following your passion can lead to unexpected and fulfilling careers. Larry's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and finding joy in what you do. Larry David is a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, particularly known as a producer and writer. He was born in 1947 and grew up in New York. David is best known as the co-creator of the iconic TV show Seinfeld, which aired from 1989 to 1998. His unique comedic style and relatable characters made the show a massive success, and it continues to be popular today. After Seinfeld, David created another hit show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, which he also stars in. The show, which first aired in 2000, is an unscripted comedy that follows David's life as a semi-fictionalized version of himself. It has received critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. David's work has had a significant impact on television comedy, and he has been recognized for his contributions. He has won multiple Emmy Awards, including for Outstanding Comedy Series for Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. David's humor is often described as observational, poking fun at everyday situations and social norms. His ability to find humor in the mundane has made his shows relatable and enduringly popular. In conclusion, Larry David is a notable figure in the world of television production and comedy. His contributions to the entertainment industry have left a lasting impact, and his unique comedic style continues to resonate with audiences today. Larry David, co-creator of the hit TV show Seinfeld, faced many challenges on his journey to success. In the early days, he struggled financially and even worked as a bra salesman to make ends meet. Despite these hardships, he never lost sight of his dream to break into the entertainment industry. David's big break came when he started performing stand-up comedy in New York City. However, he faced skepticism from industry professionals who didn't believe his awkward and relatable humor would resonate with audiences. Determined to prove them wrong, David honed his craft and continued to perform, eventually catching the attention of television executives. One of the most significant obstacles David faced was his fear of failure. He was often plagued by self-doubt and worried that his work wouldn't be well received. However, instead of letting this fear hold him back, he used it as motivation to push himself to create even better content. David's resilience and determination paid off when he co-created Seinfeld, one of the most successful and influential sitcoms of all time. Despite facing financial struggles and industry skepticism, he never gave up on his dream. His creative solutions to overcoming obstacles, such as turning his fear of failure into motivation, have made him a respected and admired figure in the entertainment industry. Larry David, known for creating the hit TV show Seinfeld, had a bet with his entertainment lawyer during a game of golf. The victory allowed David to use his lawyer's name in an episode of the show. Thus, Lloyd Braun became a character in Season 5, Episode 7, The Non-Fat Yogurt. Before finding success in the entertainment industry, David worked a variety of jobs early in his career, including as a store clerk, limousine driver, brassiere salesman, and television repairman. These experiences in diverse fields likely contributed to his ability to create realistic and relatable characters and situations in his writing. Interestingly, Larry David was the original voice of the character Newman in the Seinfeld episode The Revenge, but Wayne Knight redubbed the voice for syndication. Despite this change, David's influence on the character and the show as a whole remains significant. In total, these facts highlight the varied experiences and accomplishments of Larry David, demonstrating his talent and versatility as a writer and creator in the entertainment industry. Larry David's career breakthrough moments begin with his work on the classic TV show Seinfeld. Co-created with Jerry Seinfeld, it became a cultural phenomenon, airing from 1989 to 1998. The show's innovative, character-driven humor left a significant impact on the sitcom genre. David's unique writing style and character development were crucial to the show's success. According to Seinfeld, Larry brought a voice and a sensibility that was fresh and different. Critics praised the show's clever writing and relatable characters, with the New York Times calling it a show that changed television. After Seinfeld, David created and starred in HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm, which has aired since 2000. The show features a semi-fictionalized version of David himself, dealing with everyday life's absurdities. Curb Your Enthusiasm gained critical acclaim for its improvisational style and cringe comedy, earning David several Emmy nominations. Collaborators and critics alike have recognized David's contributions to television. Writer and producer Alec Berg, who worked with David on Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm, said, "Larry has a singular voice and a unique take on the world, which has made his shows so groundbreaking and influential." In summary, Larry David's career breakthrough moments include co-creating and writing Seinfeld and creating and starring in Curb Your Enthusiasm. These shows revolutionized the sitcom genre and earned David critical acclaim and numerous accolades. Larry David, the creator of Seinfeld, based the character of Elaine's father, Alton Benny's, on the late writer Richard Yates. Yates was the father of David's former girlfriend, Monica Yates, and author of the novel Revolutionary Road. The character of Susan Ross, George Costanza's fiancée, was killed off due to the cast difficulty in working with actress Heidi Sweetberg. Larry David modeled the character of George Costanza after himself, drawing from his own real-life experiences. George was named after Jerry Seinfeld's friend Michael Costanza, and his middle name, Louis, was an homage to Lou Costello of The Abbott and Costello Show, a significant influence on the series. Larry David, co-creator of the legendary TV show Seinfeld and creator of Curb Your Enthusiasm, is known for his unique comedic voice and ability to find humor in the mundane aspects of everyday life. His personal experiences and worldview shape his work in a significant way. David's approach to comedy is often described as observational, as he draws inspiration from his own life and the people around him. He has a knack for taking everyday situations and turning them into hilarious and relatable stories. His work often explores themes of human awkwardness, social conventions, and the absurdity of everyday life. One of the things that makes David's style unique is his commitment to authenticity. He often plays a version of himself in his shows, and the characters and situations he creates are grounded in reality. This approach allows him to create a sense of familiarity and relatability for his audience, even when exploring uncomfortable or taboo subjects. David's personal experiences and worldview are also reflected in his work. He has been open about his struggles with anxiety and self-doubt, and these themes often appear in his characters and stories. Additionally, his Jewish upbringing and experiences as a New Yorker have influenced his comedic voice and shaped the cultural context of his work. Overall, Larry David's artistic vision and process are characterized by his commitment to authenticity, his ability to find humor in the mundane, and his willingness to explore uncomfortable or taboo subjects. His personal experiences and worldview are deeply woven into his work, creating a unique and relatable comedic voice. Larry David, co-creator of the hit show Seinfeld, was known for his volatile nature during meetings with NBC executives. He often refused to accept their notes and suggestions, leading to a ban from attending the meetings. Despite this, David's contributions to the show were significant. He studied at the William Spur Studio in New York, honing his skills as a writer and comedian. In the show, David's presence is felt even in episodes where he does not physically appear. For example, in the episode The Wizard, headlines about Larry David are featured, highlighting his character's exploits in Florida. These include a hole-in-one, an injured elbow, and a decision to never play golf again. Despite any conflicts behind the scenes, Seinfeld became a cultural phenomenon and solidified David's place in television history. His unique comedic voice and willingness to push boundaries continue to inspire and entertain audiences to this day. Larry David, co-creator of the groundbreaking television show Seinfeld and creator of Curb Your Enthusiasm, has made significant contributions to the television industry. His unique comedic style and approach to storytelling have influenced many industry experts and inspired a generation of writers and producers. David's contribution to the industry is marked by his ability to find humor in the mundane aspects of everyday life. According to David Mandel, executive producer of Veep, Larry has a very specific view of the world, and it's a view that has influenced a lot of people. Seinfeld, which David co-created with Jerry Seinfeld, is often referred to as a show about nothing. It was one of the first shows to focus on the minutiae of everyday life, and its success paved the way for other shows that followed a similar format. David's influence can also be seen in the rise of cringe comedy, a genre of comedy that focuses on awkward and uncomfortable situations. Curb Your Enthusiasm, which David created and stars in, is a prime example of this genre. The show's unapologetic and often uncomfortable humor has inspired many other shows, including The Office and Master of None. David's approach to storytelling has also had a significant impact on the industry. He is known for his improvisational style, often allowing actors to ad-lib their lines and incorporating real-life events into the show's storylines. This approach has helped to create a more natural and realistic feel to his shows, making them more relatable to audiences. According to Judd Apatow, a writer and producer who has worked with David, Larry has a very unique voice, and he's not afraid to be honest and tell the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. David's influence can also be seen in the way he has challenged traditional television norms. He has been outspoken about his disdain for network notes and has often fought for his creative vision, even if it means taking risks. In conclusion, Larry David's contribution to the television industry is significant and far-reaching. His unique comedic style and approach to storytelling have influenced a generation of writers and producers and have helped to shape the modern television landscape. As David Mandel puts it, Larry has left an indelible mark on the industry, and his influence will be felt for years to come. Elaine Bennies, a key character in Seinfeld, was inspired by Carol Leifer, a friend and ex-girlfriend of Jerry Seinfeld, as well as models Susan McNabb and Monica Yates, who also had relationships with Seinfeld and David. The character of Rabbi Kirschbaum was named after writer Bruce Kirschbaum and originated from a sketch on Fridays. Bruce Kirschbaum and Larry David had a television program called Live and Be Well, and actor Bruce Muller, who played Rabbi Kirschbaum, also worked on Fridays with Michael Richards and writer Larry Charles. Larry David was determined that every main character had a storyline in each episode and kept track of the plots and screen time by charting it out in the writer's room. This approach allowed for a balanced and engaging narrative for the lead quartet in Seinfeld. Larry David, best known as the co-creator of Seinfeld and the creator of Curb Your Enthusiasm, leads a private life outside of his professional sphere. He values his privacy and is known for being a low-key person. However, he has been open about his passion for social and political causes. David has been an outspoken supporter of various charities and has used his platform to raise awareness for several causes. He has been involved with the American Foundation for Equal Rights, which fought for marriage equality, and the Natural Resources Defense Council, an environmental advocacy group. In 2016, he donated $1 million to the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, highlighting his political leanings. David's personal values and interests often inform his work. His shows often tackle social and political issues, reflecting his own beliefs and concerns. Seinfeld, for instance, touched on topics such as racism, sexism, and homophobia, while Curb Your Enthusiasm delves into the absurdities of social conventions and politics. David's philanthropic efforts extend beyond political and social causes. He has also been involved with charities focused on health and education. In 2020, he donated $500,000 to the University of California, Berkeley, to establish an endowment for the school's undergraduate film program. Overall, Larry David's personal values and interests shape his work and philanthropic efforts. He uses his platform to raise awareness for causes he cares about and create shows that reflect his beliefs and concerns. Despite his private nature, he remains a vocal advocate for the issues that matter to him. As his wealth grew, with a fortune estimated at over $200 million for co-creating Seinfeld, Larry David claimed to have developed an aversion to caviar, stating it was a perfect metaphor for his life. David's influence extended to popular culture when a character on Family Guy was compared to him in appearance. In a more serious matter, Michael Costanza, the inspiration for George on Seinfeld, filed a $100 million lawsuit against David, Seinfeld, and NBC for invasion of privacy and defamation of character. Costanza claimed that the show used his likeness without permission, but the case was dismissed due to the statute of limitations. Larry David, a legendary figure in the entertainment industry, is known for creating shows like Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. His honest and hilarious portrayal of everyday life has left a lasting impact, inspiring many to pursue a career in writing and producing. David advises aspiring professionals to stay true to their voice and not be afraid to take risks. He emphasizes the importance of persistence and believing in one's abilities. If you have a unique perspective and are willing to put in the work, you can make it in this industry, he says. Looking ahead, David hopes to continue creating entertaining and thought-provoking content. He sees the future of the industry as bright, with new platforms and technologies offering endless possibilities for storytelling. In conclusion, Larry David's legacy is one of authenticity, humor, and innovation. His advice for aspiring professionals is to stay true to themselves and never give up on their dreams. With his unique voice and unwavering determination, David will undoubtedly continue to shape the industry for years to come. Larry David, known as the co-creator of Seinfeld and the star of Curb Your Enthusiasm, has had an interesting career. As a stand-up comedian, he once walked off stage without telling a joke because he felt no connection with the audience. Jason Alexander, who played George Costanza on Seinfeld, initially auditioned by sending a videotape where he did a Woody Allen impression. Interestingly, Larry David had small roles in two of Allen's movies, New York Stories and Radio Days, and later played the lead role in Whatever Works. When it comes to his work on Seinfeld, Larry David was given a $20,000 bonus and promoted to executive producer for his work on Season 1, Episode 2, The Robbery. This shows his significant contribution to the show's success. Despite his accomplishments, Larry David remains a straightforward and unassuming figure in the entertainment industry, known for his simple and easily understandable language, much like the one in this article. Larry David's journey in the entertainment industry is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. His passion for comedy and writing began in his early years, and he pursued it with unwavering dedication. David co-created the groundbreaking TV show Seinfeld, which revolutionized the sitcom genre with its innovative and relatable humor. After Seinfeld, David didn't rest on his laurels. He created another critically acclaimed series, Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he stars as a semi-fictionalized version of himself. This show further showcased his unique comedic voice and storytelling abilities. David's work has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. His ability to find humor in the mundane and his willingness to tackle controversial topics have inspired countless other creators. His impact transcends generations and cultures, making him a true icon in the industry. The power of creativity and perseverance is evident in David's journey. His success serves as a reminder that with passion, hard work, and a unique vision, one can make a significant impact on the world. Larry David's enduring influence on the entertainment industry is a testament to the power of following one's dreams and never giving up. In the 1970s, Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld started their comedy journey together in New York's club circuit. Larry's career took off in the 1980s when he joined the ABC's Saturday Night Live knockoff, Fridays. Here, he worked alongside Michael Richards, who would later join him in Seinfeld. During his time at Saturday Night Live, Larry crossed paths with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. The only regular Seinfeld cast member he hadn't met before was Jason Alexander. An interesting fact is that Michael Richards and Larry David's collaboration on Fridays didn't lead to any reruns or home video releases until August 6, 2013. This was because Larry David and Michael Richards didn't consider it necessary for additional exposure or revenue, and didn't wish to sign the release paperwork. The Best of Fridays DVD was eventually released, containing their work from the series. Let's take a moment to discuss the work and impact of Larry David, the producer known for his unique comedic style. With shows like Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm, David has left a lasting impression on the entertainment industry. If you've enjoyed his work, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you appreciate most about Larry David's productions? Is it his relatable characters, his clever humor, or something else entirely? Don't hesitate to share this post with your friends and family who might also enjoy a friendly discussion about David's creative legacy. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel for more content celebrating the artists who shaped the entertainment world. Together, let's celebrate the contributions of Larry David and the laughter he has brought into our lives. So, let's hear it. What does Larry David's work mean